up Saturday, Eric?
Yeah, I'm coming up.
Nice. Right now we have
Just
Santa's workshop in my home base here, so we got like a shit
Sam's
ton of
workshop.
gifts. Yeah, Sam has like the wrapping paper and all that stuff with like the gifts out that are not my gifts. I don't know what I'm getting, but I bet you it's a nice gift. She's keeping it under wraps. Plus, I would say I help 30% decorate the tree. More so on Frankie duty, make sure he doesn't bite the tree and shit. So
Attack the tree, eat the tree.
yeah, oh yeah, eat
That's
the tree is
it's
definitely one.
his
Frank's going
natural
after the tree?
instinct.
Oh yeah, Frankie is Scrooge.
Nah, Frankie's all about Christmas. You just haven't embraced the Christmas spirit yet, and Frankie has.
Me, man, I piss out Christmas. I am the gingerbread
Yo.
man.
Come
I
on,
am
man.
the gingerbread man.
You didn't even
I
dress
think
up for Christmas.
I
It
think
is
Zach
December
wins right
2nd.
now.
No, he's one. I am. I don't know if I'm 2 or 3 against Eric, but I feel like I
Snooty
love
Claus?
Christmas. I have 2 Christmases. How can I not love Christmas?
How do you have 2 Christmases?
I
Because the
have
Orthodox
the
Church's
Orthodox.
Christmas is what? It's like 12 days later or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
January 8th.
Huh.
So you know
And
how
what do you
like,
guys
people
do for
have-
that?
we go to midnight mass like most people do for like December 25th Christmas, and then we break our fast where I can eat chicken meat again for like maybe a month or 2. Then the big boy comes where I am decimated to a
Yo,
vegan.
can I get an invite to the Christmas feast?
You could get invited to the. Do you want to come to the steakhouse, the one after on Sunday?
Oh no, I want to go to the family feast where you guys are cooking.
Nah,
No.
sorry. That's
What if I
just
wear
for us 5.
No. I was gonna say what if I wear a mustache, but I already have a mustache, so that wouldn't
I was
help.
about to say what is what kind? You could do motor oil in your hair.
Okay, yeah, I could do that. Do I get in then?
I don't know, dude. You can come to the
It-
church thing. You can come to the church thing all you
Oh
want.
no, that sounds boring.
It's
No.
very.
I want to nosh. That's what I'm about.
So funny. Oh, you want to know? Then come to we go to Fogo or Chima or Texas
All
State
right,
Brazilian.
Me and Ashley went to Chima last weekend, so
You saw my boy.
Nasim. Yes,
How's he?
sponsor of Five Holers podcast, Nasim at Chima.
That him only, not Chima, him only. Because
No, yeah, not the restaurant.
Still can't believe I thought that was cheese, but it turned out to be pineapple. It was lit.
Oh, it was so fucking good. I ate like 13 slices of pineapple on Saturday last week. Started with it, hit it in the middle, and then finished strong with more pineapple.
I'm very happy he remembers us. I'm very happy he remembered you, and like he was like he probably asked if that was the woman you were getting married to the night. So hopefully he was nice to Ashley. So
that's great.
Yeah,
he
no,
saw
he
the
was
full
cool, dude.
process too. Good for him. He saw he saw the middle and the end there.
Dude, he's the man. I mean, like if you go there and you have a meat guy, like he could probably get us monkey.
Well, you gotta have a meat guy, of course.
You gotta have a meat guy.
Well,
I got 2 pig dealers fighting over each other. You came crawling back, you cheap son of a bitch.
You cheap sack of shit. You got that quote wrong.
Damn it.
You're one of the only people. No, you two are the only people on the planet I'd be comfortable calling out if they made that minor of a mistake, and it's always sunny quote. Because you should be a goddamn encyclopedia. You should be the Rain Man of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia quotes.
It was my going to sleep show for such a long time that I woke up to the same fucking episode every single time.
Which episode?
Somewhere deep in that brain.
It was the when they not the first time they met the lawyer, but it was when they kept. Oh, it was Patty Shotgun, Patton.
Oh, when they duel?
Oh, Pat.
Yeah.
The kitten minutes.
Does your cat make too much noise? But boys, welcome to Five Holers. Thank you guys for bringing us back. It's been a long time. For all of you who's been asking where have we been, we've had Thanksgiving stuff. We've been doing different things. Obviously, getting us together for the best time of year. Always. Wait. Get started. Somebody said they had intro banter.
Oh, yeah, I got a little intro banter. I mean, it goes along with what you guys were just talking about anyways, Sunny and everything.
Very organic.
Yeah, of course. It's all Sunny related all the time.
I wonder what this show is about. hockey or Always Sunny. I'm gonna go
I
Always
know.
Sunny 80%.
Hey, you know,
We'll get
we
a
were
little
about Samuel
hockey
L.
in there.
Jackson and Jim Carrey at one point in time. Like,
That's true. We were.
we're the
we
show
did.
that keeps you
movies.
guessing. You don't know what we're gonna be next week.
We're
Pop culture.
an actual Jib Jab podcast. Like Jib Jab. Like we have good banter.
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't matter what it is. It's usually Always Sunny or movies, and then we throw hockey in there if we have to. We just don't like doing all the who do we think is a pretender and I mean, it's an 82 game season. We really can't. We don't need to worry about it.
Jeff left, and we kind of gave up on hockey for the time being. So
we didn't really like. If there's some news, we'll definitely report it.
Oh, we'll go over some news. We'll go over a little bit of news.
Stuff.
I got like 5 points.
Stuff.
Yeah. We'll go over some news. We can just. I mean, should we just jump into the hockey news? Skip the banter because the banter is.
Are we doing intros?
Oh, I was gonna do outros.
All right, we'll do outros then. So I'll
That's
jump
our
into hockey
signature
real quick.
right there. Is we do outros.
I think that's it. I think our intro is us when I just hit record in the middle of a conversation and people just don't know what we're talking about, or like they understand after a while.
I think our intro is us asking if we're doing intros or outros.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's true. I think we hit it big, boys. I think we've hit it.
We're
big.
doing outros.
Yeah,
we got the niche thing there. Do outros. Come to the podcast for the outros, and then the outros are always the best part. So you have to listen through the whole thing too. So
exactly,
gonna get that ad money, baby.
Whoop whoop. Our intros. Yeah, our intros now is that ad money. Guess how much money we made? I can't tell you because that's company policy. I gotta tell you offline.
Oh, I have some company questions later on, so we'll talk about that once we get into Always Sunny.
Sorry, we don't have.
Yeah.
An
Hey,
HR
do we get
department.
dental?
Oh no, I have questions for Shanuti about what's gonna be going on there at Four Corners. But before we jump into that, let's do hockey real quick.
Oh, I don't like the heat. Wait, do I need to call some people? It's time's up.
Oh, you might have to fire off some text. I'm not sure.
Oh my god! All right, go ahead.
Hey, you know what? At least our producer isn't playing Madden tonight.
Madden in such a long time. I think I turned on my PS5 for the first time in like 3 months the other day, and I had to update everything because there has been so many updates. like it's collecting dust, and I feel bad because somebody sent out a tweet saying like, for all you adults who bought a PS5, do you feel bad that you kept it from like a child for Christmas? And I was like, fuck them kids. I made my money. I bought the thing. Sorry that your parents took too long to buy it. Fuck off. That's not my fault.
That's capitalism, baby.
That's America.
The free market.
We are not a capitalist podcast. I'm just going to put that out.
We are not.
Podcast.
We're a caps podcast, not a capitalist.
Yes, caps. Kanye West. Anyways, news and notes.
Yeah, Shanuti cannot stop mentioning Always Sunny, so we're just gonna get through news and notes real quick here.
Those 2 episodes were hot. They came in hot.
We'll jump into them. I'm gonna read the news. I have 5 things to read. You guys give me 1-word answers on how you feel about it. Evander Kane going on waivers.
Oi, mate.
All right. Montreal Canadiens have fired their GM, their assistant GM, and their
we didn't get one from
vice president.
I said,
You didn't. Oh,
he said,
All right. The
like, what does that
Canadiens
do for me?
Firing Bergevin. Loss. For the fans.
I'm going to say about time. I mean, you can only be stagnant for so long.
About time. Brad Marchand suspended 3 games for slew footing.
Ooh, this is new for the bad boy of hockey. At least it wasn't licking. So,
bitch, baby.
We're making up words now.
We'll keep staying on the same topic. Panarin throwing his glove at Marchand.
Word for cat. Another word for cat.
Bitch, baby.
Cat.
Another word for cat.
No, baby bitch. We'll go the other way. Baby bitch.
Wait, no, I could say it if it's together. Pussycat. There you go.
Pussycat, yeah. So then we're going to do Brandon Lemieux spend 5 games for biting Brady Tkachuk.
COVID.
Mike Tyson would be proud.
COVID.
Mike Tyson would be proud.
Shanuti, I love it. I was
Mike
like 1-word
Tyson
answers,
would
and you're
be
like,
proud. That's 5 words, Shanuti. That was
I
all
got
the
3
answers you
words
had
for
for
you.
the entire segment.
You know what? You can't limit me. You can't shackle me. First of all,
Hey,
You know what?
Shanuti, hold on. You know
That's
what?
on me. No, Zach, that's on me. That is on me. I'm sorry,
I was about to
Shanity.
shackle him, though, man. You fucked it up. You know why? Because I'm
Oh.
jumping in with my fucking hot take. And I warned you guys
Ooh.
about this. I told you I had a hot take to end all hot takes. This is hotter than the Detroit Red Wings are winning the Stanley Cup. This is
Who would
hotter
say
than
such a
Jeff
thing?
Skinner's going to be a top 10 player. This is the hottest of hot takes. And now let me tell you, what's the thing I hate more than anything else in professional hockey?
The word shutout?
The word
no,
shutout.
that's more of a cosmic alignment and a spiritual thing than a hockey thing. Either way, when it comes to hockey, I hate nothing more than the goddamn Stahl brothers.
Oh,
I hate the
we're back.
goddamn Stalls.
We're back.
But
We're back with
Yeah.
this.
here is my hot take.
We're back
Eric
here.
Eric Stahl is currently an unrestricted free agent in the NHL. He has professed a desire to win another Stanley Cup. The Washington Capitals have Oshie. Well, no, they at least have Backstrom and I don't remember who else on long-term injured reserve, freeing up cap space. Backstrom should sit until the playoffs, and we should sign Eric Stahl. The man, baby, fuck face, redheaded prick, Eric Stahl. But let me explain. I saw a wonderful screen cap of a statistic the other day. Since 2005-2006, the top goal scorers in the NHL are as follows. Alexander Ovechkin at number 1 with 749 goals, Sidney Crosby with 488, Steven Stamkos with 450, both of which make more than $10 million a year, and Eric Stahl at 430 goals since 2005-2006. Dude he's a talented goal scorer when he's on, and he plays to the abilities of the people around him. We bring him in, drop him on the top line with Ovechkin, Kuzi, and then you have Stahl on the right wing. You can't fucking stop that. That's 3 people who can all take a shot from nowhere and score on you. And having professed a desire to win, he would probably come here on a pretty friendly contract, considering the fact that he's not even playing hockey right now. And I hate myself for saying it because I hate the goddamn Stalls. But if it gets us another Stanley Cup, then why the hell not?
Okay, so basically what I'm hearing is Zach will put away his hate for the Caps to get a better shot at the Stanley Cup, which I admire.
No. Let me correct you there. I will put away my hatred if Eric Stahl helps us win a Stanley Cup. If he doesn't help us win a Stanley Cup and he comes to the Washington Capitals, then I'm going to hate his guts more than I already do.
So that's the
if he comes,
print.
we have to
that's
win the cup,
fine
or else
print.
I hate him.
That's the fine print. If he
Yeah,
does
exactly.
it, so what if? So if he wins, you like him?
Yes.
They're Stahl brothers. Like Eric is cool, but Jordan and I
you
forgot.
got Mark, Jordan, and Jared too.
Yeah,
they're all in
And there's
androgynous
Steve?
bookends.
Is there
There's a
Steve or Steven?
I don't know. Maybe that's the
I mean,
Gimpy
that's
one they
dad.
keep in the basement.
Maybe that's the dad. That's the dad.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Let's just throw that one in there. You're
Yeah.
thinking of Anthony Mantha. Anthony Mantha's on long-term injured reserve as well as Backstrom.
Yes, that's who it was. Yep.
Yeah.
But either way, this screen cap of the statistic was interesting too because that's the top. It's the top 5 goal scorers. If Evgeny Malkin rounded out the top 5. Either way. And it had the number of hits each of them had laid since 2005-2006. Alexander Ovechkin is leading by 250 goals, and he is leading by, 2,200 hits over Sidney Crosby, who's in second place. None of these other guys have had 1,000 hits since 2005. Ovechkin has 3,100.
Wow.
You want to talk about greatness? Ovi is one of the greatest to ever play the game, hands down.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's because he can score and he can
and wrecking ball.
Yep, exactly. He doesn't need anyone out there to protect him. He can, carry his own weight and score a shit ton of goals.
He's a one-man hockey team. He really is. All right, but that's my hot take. Should we segue here into It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Well, I think Eric had a couple. Eric, did you have more news, or was that it?
That was it. I had 5 news. That was it. Real quick.
Right.
It was just it was literally just mainly I want to talk about Tkachuk getting bit and then Marchand getting the glove thrown at him. Those are the fun things from the NHL.
Which we said pussycat and bitch baby too.
Yeah, exactly. Times. So same answers to both. So
I want people to understand what this podcast is about now that Jeff is on hiatus. We will put
What
our
is this
hatred away
podcast about?
that we will put our hatred away for our beloved Caps for one of those players if they win a Stanley Cup. Now that shows maturity, goddamn balls, and hire us. Those are the three
You
things
know
I
what?
would say.
I think we'll put away our hatred for a number of things, but there's a few things we won't. First and foremost, fucking Corey Perry, who apparently
Yeah.
is playing
that.
it. I
Corey
think he was.
Perry and Evander
I saw
Kane.
his name on his score sheet the other day. I think he's in Tampa now.
Saw
I
that
don't
the other
know.
day,
I should
too.
have looked this
No.
up before the show.
Yeah.
But so Corey Perry's number one.
Oh, yeah.
Number two
Get
is the
ready for your
goddamn
mind.
Vegas Golden Knights. Number three,
Well-
Ryan goddamn
Yeah.
Reeves. And number four, Pierre fucking Maguire. Like, those are people we can't put the hate aside for.
Can't.
Corey Perry is on Tampa Bay right now.
Yeah, where did that come from?
Off season probably, or like during the beginning of the season. I feel like I heard
No
it
one
before.
went- Yeah, no one wanted to deal with him in fucking Anaheim or wherever else he was.
No.
Canada? Was he in Canadians?
Bullshit.
I don't even know.
Maybe.
Canadians or Dallas, I think.
Jesus Christ. Who
Hey,
even knows
there you
anymore?
go. Everybody needs to be happy that we're talking actual hockey stuff right now. We're debating.
Yeah, it's incredibly inaccurate, but
We're
it's
arguing over
we're
where
talking.
a player was most recently. A statistic we could easily look up online and settle the argument.
But
That's
you know
why I
what?
just
That's
did.
not good.
That is
banter.
the essence of this podcast. It really
That's
is.
it. You came for the hockey. You stayed for the banter, baby.
True. Very
so,
true.
Now, to the real grit of this podcast. We've been talking about Always Sunny and the debut.
Hold on. Before we jump in, can we please segment one episode in the second episode? Because
Yes.
the second episode I got to go off on, but we'll get there.
Yes. We'll do the first one. We'll keep the hot one for the listeners closer to the end because I think the first one
We
was
do
funny.
it for the fans.
We do it for fans. So for the people who don't know, Always Sunny came out the other day. It's new season. Last night. But you watched it today. So for those who have Hulu, it comes out.
It's
the next
Thursday
day on
right
Hulu.
now.
Ooh.
You'll probably hear this on Monday or Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
When
shit.
is this
So it's
coming out
tomorrow.
Shinobi?
Tomorrow.
All right,
Oh,
so
it's
2 nights
topical.
ago, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia
There you
premiere
go.
for season 15,
So
making them the
day.
longest running sitcom in the history of television. Somehow these jabronis clawed their way to the top. Yes, golf clap.
I don't think
Claps
there's
all around.
I don't think there's any need to say what we need to say because they just know how to fuck the system up. That's what I like to say. So that's my thing.
Should I read the summary of the first episode?
Go ahead, baby.
Sure.
Let's do it. Season 15, episode 1, 2020, a year in review. The gang looks back on 2020 to justify their numerous PPE loans as they contribute to the chaos of the past political year. Way more than anyone could have imagined. Yeah. Shanuti, I have one question for you.
Mhm.
One question alone. What did you do with the Four Corners PPE loan?
Is this the question you were waiting for? Okay.
This is the question I have for you. And it was
Everybody
actually
knows
Caroline
that.
who asked me to ask you. So
You know what I did with the PPP loan? I put it into my passion. And everybody knows my two passions.
Oh, God
Wings.
damn it. He bought Buffalo Wings with it.
Yeah, baby. Fasting was coming up, so I bought wings. I of course bought Disney Plus to catch up on all the Marvel movies and all the Marvel shows. So what I do with my company money is why I said we need to take it offline because there
Wait,
might
hold
be
on.
a little
What do you
left.
mean my company money? You get all of the money.
Exactly.
Are we part of the company?
that's what he. No,
You
that's
guys
what he
get,
means.
You guys get
It's
shares. You guys get shares. You guys get
we get
certain
shares? How
yeah.
many shares
Yeah, when
do
he
I have?
You
when
have
he
like
feels
1
like
million shares.
sharing.
You're in charge of. This is like when I'm going to use this as an Always Sunny reference. You're like D. You guys are like D. You guys get all the merchandise, which is 25%, and then I'll eat the paper.
Well, you're the marketing. You're a marketing person, right?
Yeah, I'm everything.
Where's
right
our
now.
merchandise? We need to make some money.
All right, we'll create merchandise then, Zach. I am sorry that this PPP loan or whatever the triple P loan went to Wings, which I thought was better for the company than using it for the actual company.
No, because now we're in a chicken wing shortage because you used your fucking loan to buy wings.
You're welcome, and it all comes full circle.
Do you
Yes,
have
it
any
does come
wings
full
left?
circle.
left, that's a negative there.
Yeah, of course, it's a negative. That's why it comes full circle though, because in this first episode, Sonny, they look back on how they fucked up everything wrong, everything that happened actually in 2020 in the political world, from the insurrection to the voter fraud to Frank making the hair dye for Rudy Giuliani. What guys? They break it up into 3 stories. What was your favorite story of that episode?
By far, Mac and Dennis's country duo.
That was awesome. Yes, yeah. For people who haven't seen it yet, Zach, what give a little behind the scenes on what happened there.
Mac and Dennis decided to write a country song and start performing it, and they perform it in front of a polling place, and they start a voting campaign for Donovan McNabb versus somebody else. I don't know, some other
Rocky
Balboa.
Rocky
Balboa.
Sylvester
Donovan
Stallone.
McNabb. And as a result of that, people are casting their votes in the box they put out for McNabb versus Rocky Balboa, and it creates voter fraud. And there's a nice security guard named Brian who has to tell them repeatedly they have to move away from the polling place. So that whole shtick was hilarious, and they have matching costumes on, like they have resonators. It's fucking hilarious.
It was great when they were talking to the the loan officer guy, the auditor, or whoever he was. He was
Yeah.
I guess they had their own security there. You know, it makes sense, but I guess they had their own guy.
Speaking of which, did you notice that the gentleman who was the loan officer is the same one who refused to hire Huff and Doback during Step Brothers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought they brought it back from an earlier episode of It's Always Sunny, and then I realized it was one of my other favorite pieces of media, Step Brothers.
Step Brothers, interesting.
Trinity,
what was your favorite little segment? We only got 2 left to talk about, so you pick one. I'll talk about the other then.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you Frank, so I'm gonna do the. Actually, yeah, you can do. Frank.
You take Frank. No, you take Frank. You take Frank.
You want me to take Frank?
Yeah.
I thought it was funny that all he said was Frank's imports and exports, and then he's like, "What are you importing and exporting?" And all he wanted to do was dye his fucking hair. And I thought.
But he said he called it sludge, right? Didn't he say he's importing and exporting various
he's
sludges or something?
This and that, and he's exporting sludge.
Sludge. Yeah. So I thought the episode went the way that I thought, with at least him, because he was like, it was him and Charlie. Obviously, there was something he had to get done outside world. Didn't think it was going to be his hair. And then he went to, obviously, a porn shop. And them having the mask down, classic Frank, classic situation Frank's always in. And
no, he didn't go to a porn shop. He went to his favorite bookstore,
which was a porn shop. Peter North, DJ Ram, classic.
And he picks out DVDs. He doesn't even pick out books. He literally picks up like 3 or 4 DVDs.
The fact that he finds out the thing that helps with his hair the most is Asian motor oil. Ties it all together with him and his sweatshops and everything back in the day, because that's the funniest part. And then the icing on the cake, he is doing all this. He's having, and then he says, a guy comes in, political guy. I should have known right away it was Giuliani. I should have known right away. But I didn't focus too much. I was just trying to be like, who the fuck, where's it? I actually thought it was the other fat guy. What's the other, Christian or whatever his name is?
Oh, Chris Christie?
Yeah, Chris Christie. That's who I thought it was.
That would make no sense. New Jersey and Philly are close to each other.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, shit. But I also forgot that Giuliani had the little thing run down his face. I love how they just tied that together with motor oil, because and then they did Frank with the same thing when the guy was asking him. It was just a perfect Frank kind of segment to just wrap it all up with the library or bookstore that was a porn shop, doing it out of there, him cooking like I think it was like hot dogs or whatever on the stove while he was doing it.
It was like sausages and like red sauce or something.
Yeah. So I love it. That was great. 100% great.
It's fantastic. My favorite part of that whole thing was Frank with his mask, which I was like, you have a mask on. Yeah. He's like under his chin. He's like, I have it.
He's like,
on.
I did mask. He's like, oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah. He walks in the porn store and like, where's your mask? I got it right here. Yeah, fucking. And it's just so classic Frank, like you said. Fucking fantastic. Well, I'll talk about the last segment there in that first episode. I guess there's probably 4 segments, and when they all get back to talking about the loan and everything. But Charlie and Dee go off and do their own thing, and they do, what is it, costumes and vermin or something like that?
Yep.
So
Mask
it's
and
called-
vermin.
Yep.
Mask and vermin.
Masks and vermin, yeah, or masks and costume, yeah, something like that. It's a mask and costume thing. Dee wants to make masks, but she wants to make them funny, and Charlie just wants to make Halloween costumes because he thinks that the biggest holiday ever is going to be this Halloween that just passed, because everyone's going to get out of their houses and go trick or treat. And he's sick of people getting, screwed over by these big Halloween box stores, which he keeps mentioning, which I guess it's just Spirit Halloween. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
It's
only
just Spirit
one. So Dee makes some pretty funny masks. She makes that one that she puts on during the commercial. It says bitch muffler.
Yeah.
That's just like terrible. So yeah, Dee's making masks. She makes some dumbass commercial that Charlie takes over. It is the return of the Pigeon Boys. Charlie comes
Hell
out with
yeah.
the eagle outfit on. So that was pretty fucking
We
awesome.
are birds
And then
of one.
stomp, clap, stomp, stomp, clap, stomp, clap, stomp, stomp, clap.
Stomp, clap.
Turns out there you don't get any fucking orders for the masks or the Halloween costumes, but they get a big order of random costumes, rush order for a bunch of guys. Turns out that they end up making the outfits for the insurrection, and Charlie freely gifts the headdress to the guy. You know, everyone knows the guy, right? You know, from the pictures
Yeah.
with the headdress on. Yeah, everyone knows it.
You could say it.
Yeah,
You could say it. You could say it.
Charlie made that. That was pretty. It was a nice little icing on the cake there of Charlie giving that. He's like, I made this for you. I think it ties the look together. And then yeah,
I'll say it if you don't want to. I'll say it if you don't want to. He
what?
did the
What?
he did the headdress for the guy who stormed the Capitol, the famous headdress for the Capitol.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, Shanuti. Good job.
Yeah.
No,
The
you
crazy white
didn't say it. Did you not say
supremacists
it?
who stormed the Capitol. Yeah, the insurrection. Yeah, the Capitol riots. Yeah,
But
those psychos.
It
But in
turns
my
out,
opinion-
though, the
my
Capitol
opinion-
riots weren't about what we thought they were about. Everyone thought they were about Trump not getting elected. It turned out it was about who not getting elected.
Kanye West. Because the best part about that whole fucking episode is they kept saying things that would lead you to think it's Trump, but I literally forgot that Kanye was on the ballot. Like Kanye was on people's ballots, kind of. And damn. And that the ending was perfect because they kind of put all of them in the situations that they were in. Because Dee and Charlie had Kanye West shirts at the riots at the
Yep.
Capitol. Frank is behind Mary Giuliani in one of his speeches, and then Dennis and
At
Mac.
Four Seasons, Home Improvement.
At the Four Seasons. Yeah.
And Dennis and Mac are standing there where people were protesting the counts. And dude, I think we have to go back to our predictions. I think I was the closest one. I was close in thinking because I was like, I felt like all five of them would come in and talk about.
I'm pretty sure my prediction was closer. I don't remember either one of them, but I think mine was closer.
Eric, as our historian, you have to go back and listen to that episode and tell us who was correct.
About what?
About who was closest to the episode. Not now, but like for next time.
Don't you like your
Oh
historian?
wait, I wasn't
asked
even
you
making predictions.
what?
We were predicting side characters who were going to show up, which
No,
we're
we
going to
made a
get to in a
prediction.
second, which I am fucking excited about.
So for everybody who knows, there was no side characters in this one. This was just the gang. You can say the side character was the TP loan officer. He might come back. Who knows? But that's the guy. But now to the creme de la creme of side fucking characters. Everybody knows this was coming. Everybody knew. Everybody got excited because you know what it is. It is Lethal Weapon 7, baby. Return of
Yes.
the boys. Now,
Yes.
don't mind
Hold on.
Eric. I will go ahead.
Can I jump in?
Let me do the
Yes.
description of the episode.
All right, do the
and then
description,
you
and
can
then I'm
jump in.
going to give it away. I'm excited.
Season 15,
I know what you're
episode
doing.
2. The gang makes Lethal Weapon 7. Upon discovering that their self-made Lethal Weapon sequels have been pulled from the local library, the gang decides to address their political incorrectness by making another film, Lethal Weapon 7. Zach, take it away.
All right, so a number of side characters show up, but they decide they need an actual African-American person to play Murtaugh, and you know who they get? It's not fucking Z. It's not the guy who thinks he's Tiger Woods. It is motherfucking Pepperjack.
Whoa,
My
whoa,
favorite
whoa.
side character of all
I
time.
can't go
Pepperjack is back.
I can't go with incorrectness. You're right with Pepperjack, but at the end, who played Murtaugh?
Oh, well.
No,
if you would've let me
originally,
get
Zach
through my
was
thing, it
originally.
wouldn't have been an issue.
Yeah.
But either way, so Don
jumping
Cheadle
ahead.
does show up later in the episode. But either way, Pepperjack is back. He has the Fraggle Rock flask. He says bitch speak when spoken to. He calls a child a bitch. Like, it was one of my favorite moments in this show so far. When Pepperjack showed back up. Like, and you know what? At one point, they tried to tell him to tone down the Pepperjack, and Matt couldn't do it, and he just went deeper in.
He said, be like more Pepperjack. Okay, we're cooking with gas. Pepperjack.
How many times did you watch this episode today?
3. I watched both of them 3 times last night. I just wanted to make sure I got all the jokes. And the funniest thing about this entire thing was that they kept fixing it, trying to fix it. And the best part of the whole thing was Charlie going, Charlie's like, I bet you could pull out. I bet your pulling game is good.
Oh, yeah. Pepperjack, like, my pulling game's strong. He's like, yeah, Pepperjack.
Like, what'd you tell him?
I've been paying child support for 5 years.
pretend like you're at a kid's birthday party and take us there, and that's what they came up with.
Speaking of which, we got Artemis, which is always good add to any episode.
Yes, we got Artemis.
Artemis is number 1, and I love how they brought what's his name, Marlon Brando, and how he does the butter thing with like his co-host. And it's completely wrong. I know exactly what they're talking about that rumor. That's not what happened. And that's what's the funny part is Marlon Brando got the butter to like put on somebody's back, not their genitalia. And it was to help him with something. I'll pull it up later. And that's what killed me the most. And also,
we don't need to know.
The best part about the low-key best part that nobody will talk about is when they're at the round table and Charlie has the glasses on again. And then Matt goes, yeah, everybody gets one mistake. And they go out over like Bill Cosby, Woody Allen. And they said,
no, they hit Roman Polanski and Woody Allen. They say they each got one mistake.
No, somebody said Bill
Cosby. And they go, oh, wait, he had 50.
He had 50 mistakes.
He had 50 mistakes, yeah.
And it was wild. It was top 5 wildest thing I've ever seen. Like that round table. And the ending was a shocker. Just because I was like, my man Don Cheadle finally got the shit he deserves. So
wait, whoa. That wasn't Don Cheadle.
No.
That wasn't Don Cheadle. I think that was Donovan McNabb.
Woods.
Look, it looks like Tiger Woods to me.
And guess what?
He's
big, like, yeah. When they brought
Did you notice they called him by a different name too? They called him Elvin, which I think may be his real name.
Huh. They figured it out, and it's true. His first acting job was Alvin from the Cosby Show. He was Raven Simone's father. Remember when he's like,
oh yeah, isn't that the guy from the Cosby Show? Got it.
And it is.
I never watched the Cosby Show growing up.
Interesting. Okay.
That was my dad's favorite show when he came to America. Like he said, he learned like English, obviously from school, but like Cosby Show.
No.
Basketball.
He learned English from the Cosby Show and taught you English from the Cosby Show. We know.
No, my mom taught me English, which is 10 times worse.
From the Cosby Show.
No, my mom never watched shit.
No, your mom watched Cheers. That's where you learned your English. Was
Cheers. No, Cheers is where I learned my chugging, not where I learned my English. I wish.
I don't think I've ever seen you chug a beer.
Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it next time.
I think next time we get together, he has to chug a beer.
I'll chug a beer. I don't give a fuck.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Well,
2 beers.
Eric, your turn. Eric, your turn. What do you like about this episode?
Oh man, it was great all around.
I think we left the best part for you, but you can go ahead and say it.
The best part? Well, actually, yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. I meant to say
talking about the Fraggle Rock. But... Talking about the Fraggle Rock.
I said Fraggle Rock. I said
Fraggle Rock. You said Fraggle Rock.
No, I thought you said you were gonna talk about it, Zach. You said you were gonna go off.
Oh well, yeah. You know, no, I didn't say
go for it, Zach.
Because
I'm blanking. What do you got?
Frank embraces his inner Ron Jeremy. He has the pencil mustache.
does.
He has the curls going down to his shoulder. He's getting the hand job from the hooker. Like, is Frank doing porn stars every single episode this season?
Well,
I think she's just mashing it.
The funny
she
part
might be
is,
mashing it, but either way,
she did say his dick might not work, so that's funny. That was funny as shit. Like he couldn't get off.
Charlie's gonna have to fix that for him.
That's what That's what I was gonna mention. Actually, is when Charlie is playing the guy and Fraggle Rock pulls out the knife and he's like I'm gonna have to stab a bitch. Charlie doesn't know what to do, but you can hear Mac in the background going, "Fix it, Charlie, fix it, fix it." And like you can hear director notes from Charlie and Mac and Dennis. Fantastic.
Oh, yeah. They're doing it all, like the whole episode. You could just hear it in the background. It's sick. But the weirdest part about the whole thing was, I mean, I thought it was the scariest part. Dee playing Karen and them using the C word. I guess we can use it.
Yeah, they throw some hard C's there, like Ari Gold style.
But it's so funny because everybody hates a Karen. So I think that's where they're coming from. Is like, you want to say the C word. You do. And at this moment, it fits. It's like she
definitely does.
Because it was two black guys at a park.
They said crap. Crap, right?
It's close. Close.
I mean, it's the British word for
what word is it?
I'll say it. I don't give a fuck. Cunt.
Wow. All right.
You think I was
taking this podcast, taking the podcast to the next level?
You can kiss our Sprite sponsorship goodbye.
Why would Sprite? Why? No, we're definitely Cherry Coke.
Oh, I'm a big fan of Cherry Coke. I have Cherry Cokes like 6 feet behind me right now.
I bet.
Just plug us in Australia. We'll be big in Australia if we keep saying that.
Australia and British.
Nice.
UK.
That's a beauty.
All the time.
Top job.
Oh, now he's dying.
Can we be Steve Irwin Australian though?
Crikey! Look at this! Look at this alligator. It has all the teeth.
There's crocodiles there.
Crocodile. Alligator.
Look at this koala. It has a secondary bird from the tree.
I'm gonna give it my jacket.
Crocky. I gotta say Crocky. If I don't say Crocky, I can't get into the full voice, so I have to do Crocky every time. Crikey. Look at this anaconda. I'm not talking about the one in my pants.
You got more of like a Nigel Thornberry voice going there.
Bird's eye view.
Smashing. Hey, you guys want to hear my Donnie Thornberry?
That was pretty good.
It's pretty good. That was pretty good.
I've been working on it. That and my
Goofy. Do better though.
I think that and the Goofy are getting there.
Let's hear the Goofy.
Yuck. Isaac. Hi, Eric. How are you?
Yo,
this is not bad.
Elliot and do Goofy.
Huh?
Will you call Elliot and do Goofy? All right, we'll hook that up. That'll be fun.
I don't give a fuck.
Is he sleeping? Make sure you do videos so we can see your goofy face.
I'll do it.
We want to suspend the disbelief there.
Yeah, you gotta make sure he doesn't see the name or the face. Because next thing you know, he sees me, he thinks I'm goofy, and he's gonna think some kind of crazy thing. But it is what it is.
You know what? I'm gonna bring up a real quick thing from episode 1 too. Charlie and Dee said they bubbled together during the quarantine. Do you think they did that because they were banging?
Banging.
Oh, definitely.
Because they're banging.
Yeah, they tied it back into when the gang wasn't together again, and because how they hooked up.
Yeah, because they said they were essential workers for the bar.
Sick.
All right, if we're hitting points, every point Dennis made when he was describing his dates with the younger women and being liberal and conservative and being ethically compliant and morally, Hathaway scored. Either way, but being ethically responsible people. Everything Dennis said was spot on about the next generation of kids that's coming up. And I ain't gonna hate them because I was the next generation of kids. I get it. You're the future. You're gonna figure something else out for yourself. But god damn it, I'm in my 30s. Like, this is our time. Fuck off.
But that was probably the best. Yeah, that was probably the most on point thing because I think that's how it goes. I think you have to just regurgitate what they're saying because they don't know what they're fucking saying. And then the next thing you know, He said
Coke
I don't
they
know.
don't.
I'm watching this
They don't-
Hathaway goal.
Like what does Dennis say to them?
Yeah, he says something. It's like all they want to do is be heard inside their own echo chamber or something like that.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
that was
yeah. But he had to figure that out because because he was answering the girl at first. He's like, I am actually talking to
Yeah,
her.
And he started
He's trying.
mirroring.
and then he's like, I now realize these kids don't even believe what they're saying, and they have daddy issues, and that's a big role.
We got a brand new big ass TV for Black Friday, and seeing Dennis bang someone, that face that he does on a giant 70-inch TV was fucking terrible.
Oh, I didn't know.
Fucking terrible.
So it was like a little loud, and I was at my parents' house, and I didn't know she was gonna say "daddy, daddy, daddy" like 12 times, and I was like, "Oh my fuck!" It sounds like I'm watching porn, and I'm like, "This is ridiculous."
I mean, in all fairness, you were watching porn shortly thereafter, though. That was the second episode.
Before the first episode, I watched porn. Yes, I had to get myself ready. I had to clear my mind.
There's no shame in that, but at the same time, like,
I mean,
playing it
there's
loudly
no
on your
shame.
speakers in your
There's
parents'
no
house, that's a
shame.
different thing.
There's no shame in watching porn if you're not getting any. So, like, if you're not getting sex regularly, keep your prostate in check. This is Dr. Shanuti. Make sure you don't have prostate cancer. Get it going.
Dr. Shanuti's Medical Center.
Not going to
Medical
jump
Corner.
into the implications of that past statement.
You don't have to because they already know that my left arm looks like the winter shoulder arm. And now that's our show.
Oh goodness! Do you guys want
to?
I know we weren't. I didn't want to know what the episode titles were going to be, but do you guys want to know what's coming up next? Because we have December 8th. We have two other episodes.
Oh, they're doing 2 again
on the 8th. Yeah, on the 8th.
Yeah,
so
it's 2 every week in December. It's always sunny advent calendar.
And it's done, right? That's it.
Yep, 8 episodes.
So
you guys want to hear that? Yeah, hear 2 next week titles.
Well, I heard the first one. I know it's them in 1998, so it has to do something like that. So go ahead.
So yeah, number 3 is The Gang Buys a Roller Rink.
So that's 1998. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. And then the one after that, the 4th one, is going to be The Gang Replaces D with a Monkey. So we're in for some good episodes. Yeah, it's going to be some good stuff.
Maybe we should live stream next week.
I'm down. I'm down to do it, but are we going to do it on Wednesday or Thursday?
We'll have to do it on Hulu because I can't watch. Actually, I don't know. I have YouTube TV. Let me investigate and see if I can get them live.
Let's see. It's on FXX. It's on FX, which was very disappointing.
I don't know if I have it or not. I'll check though.
All right. Well,
figure it out.
Thank you for rocking with us here at Five Holers. We are the Five Holer Boys. Thank you for the Always Sunny banter, guys. I mean, if you guys haven't watched it, please watch the other episodes on Hulu. They're great. We are big fans. Hopefully the boys and D hear us and we can get on their podcast and we can tell them how much they do well.
Speaking of which, did either one of you listen to their podcast?
I listened to a little bit. It was good.
I did.
It is one of the funniest things I have heard in a long time.
It is exactly
awesome
what I thought
hearing
it
what
was.
happened behind the scenes on that show.
Yeah, it's kind of like so. Wait, Eric, you're the one who likes The Office the most, right?
Yeah.
Charlotte is the one who likes The Office the most, but yes,
she needs to listen to. You guys need to listen to the one that Kevin does with for The Office background. He has like Steve Carell and all that, and like the writers and they talk about certain things. It's pretty good, and like Kevin is him in real life, which he's a very smart person in real life. Like I've heard him in interviews, he's very smart, and it's like I listened to the one with Steve Carell and it was really good. So put that in your bread basket as well. So why I brought that up is because it's exactly what they did with their podcast, like Rob and all them. So
nice. So yeah, we suggest listening to that podcast if you're a fan of Always Sunny. Also, Jeff has been sending me excerpts of this book he's been reading called Beauties. It's about hockey players. I don't know anything about it other than it's called Beauties. Check that out. The shit he was sending me was hilarious. So
yeah. Also,
we ought to go track him down around Christmas. I know where he'll be.
Let's do it.
Hey, we'll go to Jimmy's for dinner and then we'll do a hunt for Jeff, Bigfoot style.
I'm down.
Bigfoot style.
Hell yeah. Who's driving?
Okay.
Who's got the net?
I'm assuming the girls will be with us, so we'll get somebody bring one call and I'll bring my call. Sam can drive the girls. Sam can drive the girls, and then Zach, you can drive the guys.
I ain't driving. I'm getting piss ass drunk if we're searching for Jeff.
Wait, where's Jeff live?
That's a secret.
Oh shit. Okay, let's do this. Let's do. Sam drives her car, takes the girls. We Uber to wherever Jeff is.
We should just text Jeff and tell him to come out.
That's a better idea. I like that. And then we can get just drunk.
That might work a little better.
That might work better than what we've been saying. I wanted to do a Bigfoot style.
It
like
might
the
not,
guys.
though.
That's true.
No,
I
we'll
think
go. If we say no, we go to his house and we figure it out.
Go see Mama
sure-
Schneider.
Yeah, and then we'll see Craig, and then we'll beat down Craig and be like, "What the fuck?"
We will have the first all 5 Holers members episode.
Oh, and it would actually be 5 Holers.
The whole
fucking
village.
dudes. Yeah,
The whole
We'll make
fucking
Jeff
village.
participate.
And then there'll
No,
be 6
it'd be
Holers.
us 3 and then Jeff and Craig.
And we'll make Jeff's mom get on. She'll be the 6th Holer.
She can be the coach.
All right.
Yes. You're
All right.
welcome.
I heard we were doing outros tonight. Shanuti?
Here we go, baby. Thank you for rocking with us here at 5 Holers, Fourth Quarter Studios hosting us. Please like and subscribe on all social media and all our streaming services as well as YouTube. Please find us on 5 Holers at Instagram and Twitter. What? I'm just got to do this. And then also this episode is sponsored by Smooth My Balls. Christmas is coming up. Go get a trimmer for whoever you need. Use 4CR20 to save money off the number 4 and CR the number 20 and your money off. I am Michael, the garbage disposal Shanuti, the captain of the sinking ship. We wanted Kanye in office. Our guy got Shan. Follow us always. And the guy, the bleep button, Zach, the walrus, Vincent in goal, stopping everything in sight like he had no other life depended on it. Jeff, Jeff, Bigfoot Reverend Schneider. Oh my God, my brain is about to explode. It is not here. Now, for the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour, the guy on the hill telling Superman, shut the fuck up. Red,
Hey,
Falcon,
get off my
Eric,
fucking
Vincent.
yeah. Get on my outros, Walrus. I don't need to hear your shit during my outro.
Why go bar down when you can hit the 5 hole? Aim low.
Hurting now because of that.
Wow.
Oh my God.